15 years ago, after my graduation, I started to look for a job. And in the beginning, I was very optimistic. I knew that I would get my job, and I was happy that I would get my first job. So I was sending my applications everywhere. And like after a couple of weeks, I started to get rejections and rejections after rejections, and they used to tell me that I didn't have enough experience, I was overqualified, things like that. So how can I get experience if I am looking for my first job, if I am fresh from school? So it was then, after 3 months, I started to understand that this will be not easy. It was harder than I thought. But I kept going. I kept sending my applications. I kept even sending applications in companies without offers, like, telling them, I just sending my application, and if you need someone, I'm here. I was really in fire. Like after 6 months, I started I started to lose hope, and I was not even finding enough offers, because it is always the same companies. And like if they send me a rejection, I cannot apply again after 1 month. It was uh, it was really not easy. And then after 9 months, a company proposed me an internship, and I accepted, because at that time I had nothing at all. I accepted for internship. They told me, okay, don't have any experience, come to us, and you start as an intern, and then after, if you are good, we keep you. But first of all, you start with an internship of 6 months. I was overjoyed, but the problem was it was far away from where I was living at that time. It was like I would take 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours with train, and in the evening, 3 hours. It's total of 6 hours. But that doesn't really discourage me, because I was at home, I was not doing anything. But I remember that my friends told me that this is a mistake, you can't do that. Can you imagine 6 hours every single day? And but I didn't want to hear them, because I just wanted to, you know, to do something, and even to put something on my CV. So I started there. But another problem was that in that company, the language used was only German, and I was not really good in German. My level was really basic from basic, and the language that I can really speak and be very good, it was French. It was a it was a big challenge, but I told myself, they have seen me, they have seen me during the interview. They knew how my German was, and they offered me this internship. So I think they have seen something in me. That's why that doesn't even bother me, my German level. But when I started, it was really hard, to communicate with colleagues from German. It was, I couldn't understand what they told me. And I, um, I went through a phase of kind of, I cannot call it depression, but I was not feeling good on a daily basis, because I was a little bit isolated. I was feeling alone. And for example, I remember on lunchtime, they used to, they talk together, but I was the only one who cannot understand what they were saying. And people will laugh, and I was feeling lonely. But I told myself, in that company, I was not only one person whose German level was bad. There was other people, but they worked there like 5 years, and then they had enough time to learn the language, and at that time then they could communicate. Me, it was in the beginning, and then after 6 months, when my internship was over, they offered me a job. And I remember it was in the analytical chemistry department. And when I went there, I met two girls from Poland. And those two girls, one was 2 years in the company, and another was 1 year in the company. And those two girls have been really my angels. I have never met people from Poland before, but I directly connected with those two girls. And their German level was also bad as mine, but we could communicate, we could understand each other. And that's how I started to smile again, to live again. And really, my confidence came back because of those two girls. So I stayed in that company 3 years, and then after 3 years, I found another job in the region where I live today, and today I have only 20 minutes. So why do I want to tell you this story? I want to encourage people, especially young people, to be persevere in life. Sometimes things can be challenging, tough, but today I want to tell you to never give up on your dreams. Because that job, even if it was hard, even if it was far away, I took it, and because of that job, I found the job that I love today, where I don't have to travel 6 hours a day. So be humble and accept um, to start in the beginning, even if it is hard. I salute people from Poland. I will never forget those two girls from Poland, because honestly, I think they saved my life. In that company, I was going through depression, even if I had that job, but they saved my life. So, I want to give you my definition of perseverance. I will read it out loud. So, perseverance is the ability to keep going and stay committed to a goal or a task despite challenges, obstacles, and setbacks. Perseverance is about showing determination, resilience, and patience even when things get tough or progress seems slow. Perseverance is often seen as a key trait for achieving success, as it helps individuals overcome difficulties and push through when others might give up. Today, I want to remind you to never ever give up, even if it is hard. So, subscribe to this channel, share it, like it, and God bless you.